What's up, air signs? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with yet another reading. So this reading is going to be for the next 2 weeks of July. This is going to resonate with my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And if you're cross-watching for your boo, you're in the right place, in the right space. Before we get into the reading, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you want to be a part of the littlest army that there is, child, the whole army. And without further ado, let's get right into the message. So I feel like the next 2 weeks for you, I feel like the next 2 weeks for you guys, you have the Three of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups here, honey. So I definitely feel like there's a level of kind of tapping into self-care, tapping into healing. I definitely feel like there's a level of healing happening with these cards here, especially with this Three of Swords, because Three of Swords energy is, you know, some type of heartbreak. It may not be traumatic. Well, I'm not going to say it's not going to be traumatic because that's kind of wrong to say. It may not be something that's like terrible, you know, but it's definitely something that you feel, and your feelings are your feelings. So whether it's terrible to me and terrible to you doesn't really matter, you know. But however, I definitely feel like whatever the situation is, you're definitely going to be taking the time to heal from it and work through it. So I'm loving this energy for you, air signs. You know, your cards, you have a lot of major arcanas here. So I definitely feel like major transformations are definitely happening for you and definitely showing up for you at this time. So let's get right into it. I'm tired of saying without further ado, because what? Anyway, so to start off the reading, we have the Strength card clarified by the Lovers. I don't know why. I know why, but you see on this card, there's two women here. I love this deck because it really showcases different levels of different love language, not love languages, of different sexes. So I really love that about it. So I feel like for some of my air signs, some of you guys may be getting the strength to come out to your families, or maybe come out to people who are really important to you. But aside from that, if you're not someone who's coming out to your family about, you know, your sexual preference or things like that, I definitely feel like this is you becoming truly aligned with your soul at this time. There's a level of tapping into who you truly are and who you're truly meant to be. And I feel like Spirit is really helping you do that. I love this card here because it just really symbolizes strength. You know, I love, you know, I mean, obviously I'm a Black woman, so I love everything Black, period. But what I love here is that they chose to use a Black woman, you know, because we are always considered to be aggressive, and, you know, we're so strong and we can handle everything. And I just feel like this card really shows that. And I feel like this energy is really showing that, like, no matter what it is that you're working through, or no matter what it is that you have to do, you're strong and you're resilient and you can handle it, baby. So I'm living for this energy to start off your reading, honey. Living. So let's get into it. Well, Spirit, why is air signs receiving the strength in the Lovers? What is the message behind this? You have the Nine of Swords. So I definitely feel like something that's been keeping you up, or something that's been making you feel whatever ways that you're feeling, whether you're overwhelmed, anxious, nervous, scared, sleepless, having insomnia, you know, these are the things that Spirit really wants you to understand that you got to work through, and you got to have strength for, and you got to be resilient for. You got the Three of Cups here. I feel like with the Three of Cups, there could have been some infidelities. I don't know why infidelities came up with the Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups. Come on now. So there could have been some infidelities. Maybe you found out that a partner was cheating on you. Maybe you cheated on a partner and you're nervous about it, because we definitely have the Lovers here. So love is a theme. However, we have the Ace of Swords. So there was definitely some clarity brought to the table. I don't know if the clarity was initiated willingly, or if it was done in a different way, but there was definitely some clarity brought to the table. So now I feel like you know how to move forward. What I say? I just say now I know how, and how you know how to move forward. Now you know how to move forward. You have the Chariot here. So a Cancer could be significant, but the Chariot is all about moving forward. And the one thing about the Chariot that a lot of people don't like to kind of like implement, or that I feel like most readers don't, because the first thing you say with the Chariot is, oh, things are moving forward, career advancements, but it's moving forward at all levels. You're moving forward with the good, the bad, the ugly, all parts of it. You know, you're moving forward with the gratefulness, but you're also moving forward with the loneliness, you know, the nervousness. You're moving forward with the Black, but you're also moving forward with the white, and in the middle of that there's a gray area. So you got to figure that out, and I think that's where you are in this process. At the same time, you're going to make sure that you're, you know, getting your rest, you know, eating properly, taking proper care of yourself. There's definitely a level of self-care coming off of this reading. You need to take proper care of yourself during this time. Proper care. Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are going to come out of this, you know, feeling loved, new love. I feel like a new sense of self-love for yourself, because you're going to understand that, you know, you needed to go through these things so you can understand how much you just need to learn to love yourself, or love yourself through these trials and tribulations that you're going through. But there's definitely a level of self-care. But some of you guys could be entering new relationships, but I feel like you're learning you in this process. We have a Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is about revisiting something, you know, feeling nostalgic. I feel like you're going to be feeling nostalgic, or I really feel like you're going to be falling in love. I mean, water signs have the same type of energy, but I really feel like with this Six of Cups energy, maybe you're revisiting something from the past that it kind of just makes you kind of just fall back in love to something, or fall back in love with something. Maybe you're visiting an old hobby that you're like, damn, I miss doing this. I want to do this more. Like, it's that energy there. Something just makes you feel nostalgic. You have the Queen of Wands, and we love the Queen of Wands energy because she's that spicy, social butterfly. You know, she's the girl that, you know, when you go to a party, if she's throwing a party, you want to go because she's that bitch. And I feel like that's the energy that you're stepping into, air signs. You're really stepping into that bitch era, you know? Like, you're stepping into that bitch era, and I love it for you. That's what I gotta say for it. I love it for you. I love it for you. I love what's happening here. You have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Devil, honey. So I feel like this is a kind of like an oxymoron, if you may, because like, why you're receiving the Devil with emotional fulfillment, it's not clicking for me, Stephen. But what I am seeing here is that I feel like there's a level of releasing this energy, you know? But I feel like at the same time, there's a level of toxicity still kind of like lingering. Maybe you're still working through this toxicity. Maybe you're really healing through the toxicity and focusing on the emotional fulfillment aspect of it. But we're going to clarify it. Spirit, why is air signs receiving the Ten of Cups and the Devil, honey? What is the tea? Talk to me. What is the tea here? You have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the energy of rushing towards something, but it can also be about not crossing your T's and dotting your I's. So I feel like if you're moving towards something and it feels a little bit off, or it just feels like it's not for you, or it just feels like it's not aligned with where you're going, you know, make sure you kind of like double check things. That's the energy I'm feeling like. Make sure you double check things. Make sure you know what you're getting into, because you have the Ten of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords speaks about betrayals and like things kind of like falling by the wayside, or just kind of being betrayed, you know? So there's a level of that here. Let's see. But with the Three of Pentacles is about working with other people, teaming up with people, collaborating with people. So maybe you're using a negative situation to collaborate with other people, which brings that emotional fulfillment. You have the Four of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles is about saving money, but it could also be about setting boundaries, isolating yourself. So, but I definitely feel like it could be about saving money or making money, or money aspects, money ventures. Ten of Pentacles here. It's definitely about making money, or money aspects, or money ventures, I feel like. Maybe Spirit is basically telling you save for a rainy day. I'm definitely getting that energy here. Like, save your money for a rainy day, honey. Don't play around. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like whatever this energy is, this is definitely something you should be working towards. I definitely don't get negative energy here. Like, the Devil kind of like shook me, of course, but I feel like with it being paired with the Ten of Cups, you got the Ten of Pentacles, you got the Wheel of Fortune. I definitely feel like you're moving out of this Devil energy. Maybe the Devil energy is what was able to allow you to tap into this Ten of Cups energy. Maybe you had to release some shit that was binding you, but I feel like now that it's binding you, everything is working together the way that it should. And you're releasing the baggage. But, you know, let's really talk about the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, let's talk about the Ten of Wands here. Because the Ten of Wands, the one thing about the Ten of Wands that a lot of people, it is releasing baggage. But it's releasing the baggage because you've done the work and your crops have grown. Okay, so, and if, or they're about to grow and you see them sprouting and you see them doing what they're about to do. So, you know, you're moving in the direction that feels good to you. Yes, it is going to take work. It's not going to be an easy process, but it's definitely something that you should kind of like step into. So loving this energy for you, air signs. Next, we have the High Priestess energy, and it's clarified by the Six of Pentacles, honey. So I feel like collectively, all of us, all signs are really moving towards like this really spiritually charged way of living. I'm not sure what's going to happen within the next 2 weeks of July. I'm not sure what the planetary movements are going to be, but I definitely feel like you're moving towards an energy where you're really just kind of tapped into your intuition, your wisdom. You know, I feel like you're really going to be focused on learning more, growing more, doing all types of things that just makes you feel good. You know, Spirit, why is the air signs receiving this, the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles? What is the message behind this, Spirit? You have the Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're learning to put things into balance. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles is also about balance. What you put out should be received. So I feel like you're learning how to go and flow with life right now. Really, really learning to go with the flow of life like now and allow things to be put into balance. And anything that makes you feel off balance or anything that makes your situation feels off balance is not for you. You have the Two of Cups here. So two twos, okay? Duality. Two of Cups. So maybe this could be about a love relationship. Maybe you're learning to lean more into your intuition with a love relationship. But it could also be about finally getting your just due in a relationship. Finally allowing things to be reciprocated in a relationship. Finally allowing your partner to show up for you in the ways that you've been wanting a partner to show up for you in a while. You have the Six of Swords. This Six of Swords energy, I really feel like you're moving into a softer era in your life. You're moving into your soft era. You're not going against the flow anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, you're riding the wave instead of riding towards the wave. Like, that makes no sense, boo. It's just gonna push you back. So now you're like, okay, let me just turn this way because this ain't working. You have the Nine of Wands. And I think that with this Nine of Wands, this is you having a courage to understand that you deserve this era. You deserve this softness. You deserve this transition. This is not something that you should push back towards. I'm really hearing Let Me Love You by Mario. So that may be a theme here. So I feel like someone is just basically saying to you like, girl, let me love you. Babe, let me love you the way that you need to be loved because you deserve this. And it's like you keep telling yourself that you don't, but you do. You deserve this type of love. You have the Moon card here. So I feel like a mother could be significant, but like that nurturing energy of the moon is kind of like significant. But I just feel like this is intuition, this is dreams, but this is just like things coming out into the forefront. But I feel like with it being connected with the High Priestess, I really feel like this is your dreams. I feel like your dream state is going to be very important these next 2 weeks of July. Let's talk about the bottom of the deck. You got the Nine of Pentacles. So trust and believe that this energy is aligned. You're going to be in a good space. So it's not anything negative. I just think that your dream state is very important. So really pay attention to it. But not only that, understand that what's coming towards you is all things that you deserve, boo. Nothing less than that. For the final energy, for the final 2 weeks of July, we have the Seven of Swords with the King of Swords or King of Cups. King of Wands, sorry. So King of Wands energy is definitely this entrepreneurial leadership energy. You know, he's one of those like tall, dark, and silent types. You know, like, it's kind of like The Great Gatsby. We don't know how he got there. We just know he got money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just know they said that he did this and this and that, but all we know is that he worked hard. Is that type of energy. So we have the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords could be betrayal. It can be sneaky. It could be weird energy, but we're gonna tap into it. We don't know because this could also be strategic. This could be strategy, and with it being paired with the King of Wands, I mean, how could we think anything less? Spirit, what is the message behind the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands for air signs? What are the messages here? You have the Knight of Cups. Well, this is definitely going to soften things up a bit. So the Knight of Cups, this is going to be water sign energy. So water sign could be significant, but not only that, I just feel like the Knight of Cups is the charmer of the deck. They always bring good news. So I feel like you could be focusing on something that's bringing you some good news. Maybe you're being quiet about it. Maybe you're not letting everybody know about it, and that's why the Seven of Pentacles is coming up. I mean, the Seven of Swords is coming up because you're just like, I don't want anyone to know about this. You got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands energy is celebration and excitement and people kind of like celebrating you and appreciating you and just kind of like giving you your flowers while you're here. So I feel like I said, something good is coming, but I feel like you're just kind of like, I don't want anyone to know. Empress energy. Somebody is fucking pregnant, and that was the first thought that I had when the Knight of Cups came up. But I was like, whoop, that's not a card that signifies pregnancy. But now this Empress is coming out. Some of my air signs definitely might be experiencing a pregnancy. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So any of my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, y'all motherfuckers might be pregnant. So be careful. If y'all not interested, strap the fuck up. Ooh, and then you got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Cups energy, like I said, a water sign could be significant once again. But Queen of Cups energy, no, she's not a mother, but she is someone who's deeply in tune with her emotions and deeply in tune with who the fuck she is and what she's cultivating. And who else is like that? Pregnant women, duh. Somebody is definitely pregnant. I said it here first. Y'all heard it here first. Somebody is pregnant, but if you're not pregnant, you're really just kind of tapped into your emotions, tapped into your divinity. I really feel like you're just gonna be in a really divine place. Ciao. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. So this is all about patience and growth and watching things grow. Ooh, child. Lord, I don't know, but y'all just out here getting pregnant. You got the Two of Swords. I feel like this is kind of like an energy of feeling like something is too good to be true and trying to tell yourself that you have to decide between the two. I really don't think you'll really have to decide between anything. I think you should just go with what makes you feel good. You have the Five of Wands here. So this is competitive energy. This is a lot of people going back and forth. I feel like it's friendly competition though. So nothing too crazy. But you got the Nine of Pentacles. So like I said, you're really going to be tapped into the fruits of your labor, the divinity, the all of the positive things. You got Empress energy here. You got the Nine of Pentacles. Like, you have really great energy here. And remember, we started off on like a rocky, we started off on a good level, but it was kind of rocky. And then, the second card was kind of rocky. But now we're ending off with the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like, listen, honey, you're really tapped into your soft era, and you really need to kind of like embrace it. Embrace the newness that's happening for you. Embrace the happiness that's happening for you. And allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to feel heard. And I definitely feel like you got some money coming in with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So before we go, I'm going to read and work your light oracle card for you. Your card for this reading is Trust the Niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? I don't like that niggle word. It just is too close to the other word to me. No shade. But I'm going to let her rock. Just saying. Where is it? Trust the niggle? It really, you know what? I ain't going to say it. I already said I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But y'all know what I'm thinking. Y'all really know what I'm thinking. We're not even about to act like y'all don't know. Child, I can't find it. Oh, 52. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Y'all got me over here reading like this is English class. What the hell? Anyway, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rational to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it. So draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is an intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You're being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. Your work of light inquiry. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? So that is something that you guys can use as a journal prompt to think about, what is the niggle trying to tell you. So there may be some underlying issues that really need to be worked out, and you can use this next 2 weeks to do that. So make sure you write this down. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? And really allow yourself to kind of work through that energy. So air signs, thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading finds you well. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let your girl know how you like this video. And I'll see you guys next time.